Welcome to Exploring with D-Rob. Let's go. Good morning. Welcome back. In Jefferson National Forest today. Going to go out hit a little run of falls. It's going to be the falls of Little Stony Creek. Should be an upper, middle, and lower falls here. Signage at the trailhead said part of the trail's closed, but I think that's part of the trail that connects into another trail. So hopefully we can access all three falls. Let's go. Trail follows along just above the creek. Definitely ain't got the flow here like I had at my other two stops in Virginia, but looks like there's some water flowing, so hopefully it'll be good enough to get some decent images of the falls. Looks like it's a fairly short hike. Looks like the first fall's roughly maybe half a mile into the trail. Already hit the spider web, so nobody's been here recently. Well, I was wrong about how far the first falls is into the trail. Coming up on this little bridge here. This is going to take us right above the top of the upper falls. This is less than a quarter mile into the trail. Looks like decent flow. Went down on top of the falls. I'm going to try to get down there where the splash pool is, try to photograph it. Head on down that way. For the folks that like the view of the falls from the top of the falls, there is a little trail here that takes you down there to the top of the falls. Not my favorite vantage point of a waterfall, so we'll head on down here to the base. Got a set of stairs going to take us down to the base here. Here's a look at Upper Little Stony Falls. This ain't full flow, but definitely enough flow for decent photography. On down here, might even be able to incorporate the rhododendron in bloom over there. Go down here and see what kind of composition I can come up with. A little limited on comps here at the upper falls, but I think I got a few shots that I like. So I think I'm going to take the camera up and let's head on down and check out the middle falls. One last look at Upper Little Stony Creek Falls. I guess I should mention, being as this first falls here is a short, easy hike from parking. It's got a pretty good sized splash pool here, so I'd say this is a popular swimming hole of the summertime. If you're going to photograph it, I suggest coming early. Just over 1/10 of a mile past Upper Falls, we'll reach Middle Falls. Like the Upper Falls, a little bridge takes you across the top of the falls. And as we look down to the right, see the top of Middle Falls. Looks like flow's a little limited on this one, so I'm not sure how well it'll photograph, but we're gonna go check it out. Looks like we have a user trail that's gonna take us down to the base of Middle Falls. You can see it's back up there, so I'm gonna have to creek walk just a tad. Not a whole lot of flow, so I won't even have to get her feet wet. Let's go ahead and head down there. Not a lot going on here at the Middle Falls. Low flow, kind of a straightforward composition. Got the falls with the bridge above it. Still a pretty nice comp, but I definitely like to see it with a little more flow. Not a whole lot of cascades or runoff from the falls coming on downstream, but trying to incorporate a little bit of the water that is coming away from the falls. Got some nice colorful rocks and have the falls and the bridge in the background. This low flow makes me feel like I'm back home in Kentucky already. Anyway, here's one last look at Middle Falls, a little Stony Creek. The little Stony Creek trail is marked with yellow blazes down through here. It's easy to follow trail even without the markers. Alright, here's a look at Lower Falls on Little Stony Creek. I guess this is where I got the half mile earlier whenever I said that the first falls was half a mile in. Had the wrong falls jotted down at half a mile. So if you do an out and back, hit all three falls, it's half a mile to Lower Falls. So from here out and back, be right at 1 mile. Pretty nice short little hike for good payoff, 3 falls. I'll go ahead and work my way down there to the base, see what kind of images I can get. Might have missed out on a good sunrise this morning. The sun's glowing red right now. Guess that's cutting through some fog. As you come downhill towards the falls, there's a little viewing platform. Trail that takes you on down to the base of the falls is right there. We're going over here and check it out from this platform first. Oh yeah, really nice look down on Lower Falls. The little trail that brings you down to the base of the falls is a little sketch. It ain't nothing super hard. It's just a little slick and muddy with some rocks and tree roots there. It's manageable though. And here we have a look from the base of Lower Falls. Starting out with a pretty straightforward comp on the falls here. We got the falls, incorporating the rhododendron there a little bit that's in bloom in the upper right. This is a cascading type fall, so low flow doesn't really affect this falls as much as say a plunge type falls like the first falls we came to. Like the other 2 falls, not a whole lot of runoff, but trying to incorporate what little bit of runoff there is here with these colorful rocks in the foreground. as I mentioned earlier, I would like to revisit these falls with a little more flow. Today's decent, not terrible. I'm sure they get lower flow than this, but I'd say another half inch on top of what's here already would really make these falls show off some, make them real photogenic. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. One last look at Lower Falls on Little Stony Creek. Gonna backtrack out the same way I came in, so unless I see something interesting on the way back out, I'll see you at the truck. As we come back by, one last look down on the top of Upper Little Stony Creek Falls. Made it back to the trailhead. I was the first one here this morning. Still the only one here. Had all three falls to myself, so good morning. Even though the flow wasn't exactly what I'd wanted, still decent though. Bugs is starting to get bad this morning already. Probably try to revisit these at some point in time. Try to catch them with a little better flow. All three falls are pretty photogenic. The middle and lower falls, I believe the trails going to the base of those are user trails. Nothing super sketchy, but not as easy as the first falls. It has a set of stairs that takes you down to it. But still pretty glad I stopped here. Really nice area. Hope you enjoyed today's adventure. If you would, be sure to give me that thumbs up. Helps the channel out. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.